This is an absolutely lovely boat. She's called Jameson. She's a 60-foot reverse layout, semi-traditional narrowboat built in 2004 by Colecraft and fitted up by John Forth. She's really lovely. She's been in the same hands with the current owners since just after she was built, actually in 2004, and she's in such lovely condition. She was fully repainted at CTS at Norton Keynes in February 2024, just over a year ago. That was 2-pack spray. That paintwork is still immaculate, there's no other word for it. She was last blacked in February 2024. 4 anodes on her, okay, at the last blacking. 3 gas bottles in that forward locker. And this tug deck, I'll call it, is huge. It's 9 feet long, so it'd be a cracking place to get a table and chairs out there for dining on a day like this. There are 4 roof lights in the boat. They add light and air. Good sized windows, some of them sliders, some of them hopper openers. And you can see the paintwork, it's just shiny. Bumble's reflection there, like a mirror. Really lovely. Now, she's a really unusual sort of boat in terms of the arrangement in the bedroom. You'll see as we go through, but I'm going to leave it as a surprise, I think. This semi-trad stern deck measures 4.5 feet. Bench seats either side. The storage in this one. And the batteries are in the other one. There are 410 amp hour domestics, which are brand new in 2024. The engine in here, it is squeaky clean, this engine bay. It's an Isuzu 42 with a hospital silencer. And she is really quiet when she's running, actually. There's good insulation on the underside of the deck boards and runs very quietly. And she's quite powerful and very nice to handle, actually. So 4 batteries in there and 1 starter. And into the galley being reverse layout, which measures 8 feet 6 inches long. She's fitted out in pine, tongue and groove. My boat had that, so I've got a particular penchant for that. Plenty of storage in the kitchen. There are 2 massive drawers here. There's a sink under a good sized window here. That's hopper open at the top and slider opener, so plenty of air. Good sized cupboard underneath. 12 volt Waco fridge. There is let's just double check. Yeah, there's an ice box in there. I mentioned 12 volt fridge. The whole boat is 12 volts. The hot water tank's under the shelves in here. There's 2 sources of hot water. The engine heats the hot water in that hot water tank. There's also a Morco gas instant water heater on board. Really good sized cupboard in here, which goes all the way down to the floor. So plenty of storage in the kitchen here. Worktops are laminate. Cupboard with one of the pulley-outy things there. Bank of 3 drawers here. The bottom 2 are deeper drawers. And here's the cooker. It's a Haag 51 oven, grill and 4-burner gas hob. So there we go. That's one of the roof lights, but it's got the covers on outside at the moment. But they do open. They add light and they're open, so they add air as well. Saloon is next. 6 feet long. You can see the speakers there. The television's got surround sound. There's the stove. It's a little Wenlock solid fuel stove. That's a sofa bed, by the way. There's another roof light. And a really good sized side hatch opposite the dinette area. But I'll just have another look through there. The floors are solid oak. 3-seater sofa there. Turns into a bed. Now this dining area, there's 2 collapsible chairs behind the door on the left there. So you can seat 4 here quite comfortably to eat. It also turns into a single berth. Another roof light. It's a map of the world. You can track which countries you take the boat to. Good luck with some of that. And into the bathroom. This is a lovely room. She feels like a country cottage, this boat. There's a lovely roll-top bath. There's a curtain that comes around for when you're showering. That's the instant gas water heater, the Morco. It's a Thetford cassette loo, Thunderbox type arrangement. That was brand new in 2024, February. There is a spare and unused cassette and loo seat on board. Now this is the unusual bit. It's like a boatman's cabin, but it's at the front of the boat. Really nicely done. It's got the roses and castles painting. This is the drop-down bed, which measures 6 foot by 4 foot wide. Solid woodwork there, really thick. Cupboards at the bottom. There's a cupboard in here. I'll shut that. The drawer is here. And the drop-down table, which behind that, you'll see the thickness of the wood here when I open it. There we go, really chunky. It's a 12-volt cello TV DVD. So this is your main bedroom. And it's a really lovely one at that. There are some reading lights under the gunnels you can see there for when you're in bed. And when it's not made up as a bed, it's a lovely day room actually. There's access behind the steps to under this enormous deck. The water tank's under there, but there's loads of storage. The gas bottles are in here. I think I mentioned 13 kilos. Now this is a really important point about the Weldeck. The sides on both sides fold down, so it's really good access for a wheelchair or a motorbike or something like that. I love this boat. She's amazing. Have another walk back through. There is a source of central heating on board. It's a Proplex 2 kilowatt heat source warm air heating system. That heats the saloon and the bathroom. 410 amp hour domestic batteries on board, I mentioned that. Lighting is mostly halogen. And the boat is 12 volts only. There's no inverter. There's no landline hookup. The batteries are charged by the engine. But there's nothing wrong with that. It's served the current owners for nearly 20 years or so, and perfectly adequately. She's got an anchor, chains, windlasses, that sort of thing. And there we go. So for further photographs, fully downloadable colour brochure and the price, go to our website www.rugbyboats.co.uk.